Hey guys, welcome back for another video. What we're going to be doing today is we'll be looking at all of our Sunday, April 27th MLB baseball games. We're going to completely break down every single matchup today, try to predict the outcome. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? We're going to look at the rosters, look at the starting pitching, the lineups, try to predict the outcome to every game, and we're also going to be taking an in-depth look at our best bets for every matchup, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. If you're a baseball fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're going over every game, every single day. We actually have 16 games in total today because we do have one set of doubleheaders, and we also have all the news going on in the sports world. We have the NHL playoffs. We have all the news going on in the football world. We just had our NFL draft. We have college football spring ball coming up, transfer portal. We also go over every single football game all throughout the college football season and the NFL season. If you're a sports fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to join one of our member chats, make sure to click on the link below pinned in the comments. You can join as one of the members there. It would be highly appreciated. But guys, first things first, let's get started on these games. 16 games in total. The very first one we have kicking everything off is going to be our Game 1 doubleheader on the MLB Network at 1:35 p.m. We have the 13-13 Toronto Blue Jays visiting the 15-11 New York Yankees. This really seems like deja vu. This is like the third time that I've called this game. It keeps getting delayed. The same pitchers. Seems like we're saying the same things here, but hopefully we actually have this game tomorrow. Hopefully the rain stops. Right now, the Blue Jays, they come in third in the AL East, 39.6% chance to win this game. The Yankees, a 60.4% chance to win this game at home. If they can actually have a start to the game. Right now, the Yankees in first place in the AL East. They are 1.5 run favorites. The over in here is 8.5. The Yankees come into this game, they're minus 190. The Blue Jays, they're plus 160. Right now, Toronto, they have a lot of promise with their batting order, but they're just not getting the production yet. They are lacking in power, but when you look at the lineup, they have a lot of potential power hitters here. They have Jimenez, Springer, Bichette, Vlad Guerrero Jr., but as a team, they only have 13 total home runs. They're averaging 3.5 runs a game, hitting 242, 18 steals, giving up 3.79 runs per game. The pitching is keeping them in these matchups, and for the Yankees, even without Garrett Cole, they still have one of the best starting rotations in baseball. Right now, they're averaging 5.5 runs a game. They have a top 3 offense in baseball, hitting 258, 41 home runs. They're number 2 in baseball in home runs, basically led by Aaron Judge. The guy's having his best season so far. He's hitting 408, 7 home runs, 26 RBIs. Right now, they have 22 steals. They're giving up 3.86 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup here, you're going to have Kevin Gausman for his career, a 3.8 ERA, a very consistent pitcher, 2-2 record this season, 3.16 ERA, 31.1 innings, 26 strikeouts. And then you have Max Fried, who almost had a no-hitter his last start. This guy's pitching really good, 4-0 record, 1.42 ERA. He has replaced Cole as the ace in the starting rotation, 31.2 innings, 30 strikeouts, 7 walks, only 2 home runs given up. Right now, the Yankees playing really good baseball. Hopefully, he's not rusty. It's been a little while since he's pitched because this game has been delayed. Give me the Yankees to win this one to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. And then our next game is an NL East matchup, and it's going to be a really good matchup. It's an under-the-radar, really competitive game. At 1:35 p.m., we have the 19-8 New York Mets. What a season they're having. They're pitching still number 1 in all of Major League Baseball right now. They're first place in the NL East. Right now, the Mets come into this game, a 50.1% chance to win on the road. The Washington Nationals, who they'll be playing, they're 12-15. You have to respect the Nationals. They've had a lot of 1 to 2 run losses and wins, keeping the games really close within scoring distance. They have a 49.9% chance to win this game. Practically a pick 'em here on the fan vote. Right now, the Mets 1.5 run favorites. The over in here is 8.5. The Mets are minus 155. The Nationals are plus 130. New York on paper, one of the best, a top 3 overall batting roster. But as of right now, they're really only getting production from the top 3 hitters in the batting order: Lindor, Soto, Alonso. Outside of that, very hard to come across runs, but we know the talent's there. They just got McNeil back. They just got Alvarez back. They have a lot of potential run-scoring ability. Once they get fully healthy, once they get going, they're going to be deadly. They're averaging 4.2 runs a game, hitting 234, 24 home runs, 17 steals, only giving up 2.34 runs per game. The number 1 ERA as an overall team, the number 1 ERA for the starting pitching, the number 1 bullpen ERA. This team playing really good baseball for the Nationals, for 24.3 runs a game, hitting .236, 27 home runs, 25 steals. Very balanced there, giving up 4.8 runs a game. Their biggest issue has been their starting pitching throughout this season. Looking at the Mets, obviously you have to respect what Pete Alonso's done this season. .333 average. He has 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. They're getting production. They're being aggressive. But this game is going to be decided by the pitching matchup. One of the better pitching matchups this weekend. Both guys sub 1.4 ERA so far this season. For the Mets, they have Tyler McGill going. This is a guy who has a high ceiling. He has a low floor throughout his career. A lot of injury issues. When he's on, he pitches great. When he's bad, he gets shelled. He has been pitching elite so far this season. 3-2 record, 1.09 ERA, 24.2 innings, 30 strikeouts, 11 walks, 0 home runs given up. Very consistent. And then you have Mitchell Parker going right now for the Nationals, 1.39 ERA. 32.1 innings, 20 strikeouts, 11 walks, only 1 home run given up. The pitching is so good in this game. That's what makes this game practically a pick'em. Would not be surprised if the Nationals pulled off the upset here. But give me the Mets to pull out a close one. I have the Mets covering the spread, and I'm actually going to go with the under this game. Low-scoring game. And then at 1:40 p.m., we have the 15-14 Boston Red Sox versus the 15-11 Cleveland Guardians. Right now, Boston second in the AL East, Cleveland second in the AL Central. These teams are coming off of a doubleheader yesterday. Boston lost the first one, won the second one. That's exactly what I said would happen. Cleveland win games 1, they win game 2. That's just the way the doubleheaders work. This is going to be a very interesting game. Right now, Boston a 46.4% chance to win this one. Cleveland a 53.6% chance to win. But the Red Sox are the Vegas favorites. 1.5 run favorites over in here. 7.5 Boston. -105. The Guardians -115. Very interesting game. One of the games where either of these teams is very capable to win this one. Two really good teams, and it's going to be a good pitching matchup. Right now, the Red Sox starting to get that offense going. They're averaging 4.7 runs a game, hitting .247, 26 home runs, 30 steals, giving up 4.07 runs per game. They have Trevor Story. They have Alex Bregman playing really good baseball right now. For the Guardians, they're also starting to hit. They've been led by their pitching throughout the opening month of the season. The hitters are starting to get on track, though. They're averaging 4 runs a game, hitting .235, 28 home runs, 17 steals, giving up 3.94 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup, we have Brian Bello right now going for the Red Sox. He only has 5 innings so far this season. 3 walks in 5 innings. That's not good. Got to get that control under, but it was only 1 start. He has a 1.8 ERA. And for Cleveland, they have Logan Allen going for his career 4.2 ERA guy. This season, 1-1 record, 2.11 ERA, 21.1 innings, 16 strikeouts, 10 walks. A lot of walks, but keeping guys from scoring and only 1 home run given up. Give me Cleveland to pull off the upset here, going with the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the over this game. And then at 1:40 p.m., we're going to have the 10-16 Baltimore Orioles here, coming off a loss versus the 17-10 Detroit Tigers. Props to Detroit, one of the surprising teams this season. They sit first in the AL Central. They can hit, they can score, they can pitch as well. Right now, a top 3 overall team ERA. Tigers heavy favorites here, 70.8% chance to win this game. They are such heavy favorites that it actually makes you scared this game. Whenever a team is that favored, it seems like they're going to lay an egg and actually lose the game. And right now, Baltimore, only a 29.2% chance to win. Detroit, 1.5 run favorites over here is 7.5. The Orioles, they're +170. The Tigers are -205. Baltimore, they're averaging 4.4 runs a game, hitting .227. 31 home runs, 11 steals, giving up 5.45 runs per game. They are getting shelled every single game. We knew pitching was going to be their weakness. They have a lot of good young hitters. They got to get that pitching under control, though. And right now, Detroit, they can do a little bit of everything. 4.5 runs a game, hitting .246, 25 home runs, 9 steals, only giving up 2.94 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup, we have Dean Creamer right now going for Baltimore, 6.84 ERA so far this season. He's given up 7 home runs in 5 starts. That's not boding well right now. And then you have Skubal going. When this guy is on, one of the best pitchers in baseball, 2-2 record, 2.83 ERA, 28.2 innings, 29 strikeouts, only 5 walks in 5 starts. This guy's pitching too good right now. Detroit swings a lot. They miss a lot. He's a strikeout pitcher. Give me the Tigers to win this one to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. And then at 1:40 p.m., we have another American League matchup coming up. You have the 12-14 LA Angels. Great start to the season, but it might be time where they're starting to fade now. They have not played well the last 10 games. They'll be playing the 11-16 Minnesota Twins. It's time to keep your eye on the Twins awful start to the season. They're actually starting to play some really solid baseball the last 2 weeks, starting to chip their way back to 500. This coaching staff, they have a lot of pressure on them, a lot of heat on them right now. They have to rally. They don't want the season to get away from them. They're starting to put up a fight, starting to chip their way back. Right now, the Twins, 59.7% chance to win this one. The Angels, a 40.3% chance to win. Twins, 1.5 run favorites over here, 7.5. Minnesota, they're minus 160. The Angels, the plus 135. One thing the Angels do, they don't pitch well at all in any way whatsoever, but they do hit a lot of home runs. They're averaging 4 runs a game, hitting 216, 34 home runs, 9 steals, giving up 4.5 runs per game. And for Minnesota, they're averaging 3.5 runs a game, hitting 216, 19 home runs, 16 steals, giving up 3.89 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup, you have Jose Soriano. This guy for his career, a 4 ERA guy, usually a very consistent pitcher. 2-3 record this season, 4.34 ERA, 29 innings, 22 strikeouts, 14 walks. You got to keep those walks down. And for the Twins, they have Joe Ryan going for his career, a 3.9 ERA guy. Usually get the same thing every single start. 1-2 record, 4 ERA, 27 innings, 28 strikeouts, only 3 walks in 5 starts. That's pretty good numbers. Give me the Twins to win this one to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over here. And our next game at 2:10 p.m., the 13-13 Houston Astros sitting at 500 versus the 14-14 Kansas City Royals also sitting at 500. The Royals won this last game 2-0. We did pick the Royals to get the upset win, so props there. Right now, Houston, a 51.4% chance to win this game. Very close fan matchup here. 48.6 for KC. This game's practically a pick-em here. It's going to be a game that's going to have a really solid pitching matchup. Right now, Houston, 1.5 run favorites. The over in here is 7.5. You have Houston coming into this game. They're minus 135. The Royals are plus 115. Both of these teams are talented. Both of these teams are struggling on offense. Outside of Jose Altuve, you're not getting much from the batting order, but once you get Alvarez going, he's that foundational piece that can carry this team going forward. Right now, the Astros are averaging 3.8 runs a game, hitting 236, 19 home runs, 20 steals, giving up 3.26 runs per game. Solid pitching so far. For KC, they're only averaging 3 runs a game, hitting 212, only 12 home runs so far this season after 1 full month of baseball. 17 steals, giving up 3.56 runs a game. Bobby Witt Jr. playing great. Pitching is doing well. The batting order really has to get things on track, but it's going to be the pitching matchup here. Hunter Brown going for the Astros, 3-1 record, 1.16 ERA, 31 innings, 31 strikeouts. He's a strikeout pitcher, 6 walks, only 1 home run given up. And then you have Chris Bubic right now going for KC. For his career, a 4.3 ERA so far this season, he's been on point. 2-1 record, 1.45 ERA, 31 innings, 33 strikeouts, 9 walks, also only 1 home run. Both these guys have been pitching really good, but Hunter Brown, the more consistent pitcher throughout his career, the lower ERA, the strikeout pitcher. Give me the Astros with the better bullpen to win this game. It's going to be low scoring, going to be close. They cover the spread, but I'm actually going to go with the under here. And then at 2:15 p.m., moving over to the National League, we're going to have the 13-15 Milwaukee Brewers versus the 12-15 St. Louis Cardinals. We had the Cardinals pulling off the upset win yesterday. They did indeed pull it off. Right now, St. Louis, a 55.2% chance to win this game. A lot of fans riding the Cardinals this matchup. Milwaukee, a 44.8%. But Vegas is going Milwaukee. 1.5 run favorites over here, 7.5. Milwaukee, they're minus 110. St. Louis, minus 110. This game's going to be close. This game's going to be interesting. Right now, Milwaukee, you have to respect their ability to score runs. A very consistent offense. Chourio, Turang, they're averaging a lot of runs. 5-point runs a game, hitting 244. 25 home runs, 34 steals. Very aggressive on the base pass. When you don't have that much talent, not to knock them, you have to find ways to generate runs. Small ball. Milwaukee is excellent at doing that. They're giving up 4.14 runs per game. Right now, St. Louis, you also have to respect their offense as well. They're averaging 4.8 runs a game, hitting 264, 23 home runs, 21 steals, giving up 4.36 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup, you have Jose Cantilla right now going for Milwaukee. We know what he did for the Mets last season. Throughout his career, 3.7 guy, usually basically every single season. This season so far, though, 3-0 record, .96 ERA. He's probably due to get shelled, but very consistent pitcher usually. 18.2 innings, 9 strikeouts, only 5 walks, 1 home run given up. And then you have Eric Feedy right now going for St. Louis, 3.33 ERA this season, 27 innings, only 13 strikeouts. Not really a strikeout pitcher. Give me Milwaukee to pull this game off. Cantia probably not going to give up .96 runs this game. Might give up some more, but you can trust the Brewers offense. They win this one. They cover the spread. We're going with the over. And then at 3:10 p.m., the 14-13 Cincinnati Reds coming off a win here versus the 4-22 Colorado Rockies. 4-22. Oh my gosh. It is so hard to pick Colorado. They're just playing really bad baseball this season. It is what it is. Right now, the Reds a 62.7% chance to win this one. Colorado a 37.3%. You know, I picked Colorado once this season. They won that game. I got really lucky. They did win it. Outside of that, it is extremely hard to pick Colorado to win any game because they make it very difficult for you. I got lucky once. I'm probably not going to push my luck a second time. Right now, the Reds, 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 10.5. Right now, the Reds are minus 155. Colorado plus 130. We know Colorado, very difficult place to pitch. They're going to pull off one of these games at some point. A broken clock is right twice per day. They're bound to steal a win here. Right now, Cincinnati, they started out the season awful offense. They've completely flipped the script, scoring a lot of points, pitching well. Right now, they're averaging 5.1 runs a game, hitting .242, 28 home runs, 26 steals, finding ways to get runs, only giving up 3.39 runs per game. Colorado, one of the worst offenses in baseball, giving up 3.2 runs a game, hitting .214, 15 home runs, 10 steals, giving up 4.93 runs per game, which is actually probably pretty good for a Colorado pitching staff. You have to find some type of way to generate runs. You're not hitting for power in Colorado, which should usually be pretty easy to do, and you're not even stealing bases. You're not doing anything to be aggressive. Looking at our pitching matchup right now, you have Nick Lodolo right now going for the Reds, 2-2 record, 2.79 ERA, 29 innings, 18 strikeouts. He only has 4 walks. He's not putting guys on base. Colorado needs guys on base. They have to play small ball to try to generate something, some type of spark on offense. And right now, Colorado, one of their better pitchers going. So they actually have a shot to win this one. They have Feltner going 0-1 record, 3.86 ERA, which is really good for pitching in Colorado. 25.2 innings, 21 strikeouts, 11 walks, 4 home runs. Like I said, I'm not going to go with Colorado again. I pushed my luck the first time. I hit it. I'm happy with that. Reds win this one. They cover the spread. Just for the heck of it, I'll still go with the over, even though it's 10.5. And at 4:05 p.m., you have the 7-20 Chicago White Sox. Chicago's starting to put up some fight here, starting to slowly rack up some wins here. Yes, they're not going on some long run, but hey, you are technically almost twice as better than the Colorado Rockies. They'll be playing the 13-14 Athletics. Right now, the Athletics, 58.5% chance to win this one. Chicago, a 41.5. The Athletics, 1.5 run favorites. The Athletics hit a lot of home runs, and they love the long ball. They don't steal bases, but they hit home runs. The over-under here is 9.5. The Athletics, minus 215. The White Sox, plus 180. White Sox did win this game yesterday. They averaged 3.1 runs a game. That's awful. They're hitting 217 home runs, 16 steals, giving up 4.36 runs per game. The Athletics are averaging 4.4 runs a game, hitting 252, 35 home runs. They kept the bats quiet this past game, so they might be due for some runs here, and they're giving up 4.52 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup, you have Davis Martin right now going for Chicago. Solid open of the season. 3.95 ERA, 1-3 record, 27.1 innings, 16 strikeouts, 9 walks. He's not a strikeout pitcher. The Athletics, they have Bido going 2-2 record, 4.85 ERA for his career, about a 4.3, 26 innings, 16 strikeouts, 10 walks, putting a lot of guys on bases. But thankfully for the Athletics, Chicago has a lot of issues generating small ball runs. This is one of the games, even though the Athletics are the favorite, I'm not necessarily fully confident in that. I'm going to go a little bit on a ledge here, call this a stretch. I have Chicago winning the series, pulling off the upset here, going with the plus 1.5. I'm going to go with the under. And what's looking like a really good West Coast matchup, we have the 15-12 Texas Rangers right now versus the 18-10 San Francisco Giants. The Giants are 18-10, and they are third in the NOS. That's how deep, that's how competitive the NOS is. The best division in baseball right now. San Francisco playing really great baseball for the Rangers. Really good baseball team. Obviously, they want to get back to the playoffs. Their strength was supposed to be their hitting. That's been their weakness so far this season. It has actually been their pitching really well, but at least they know they have the bats. Once Corey Seager and company get hot, they are going to be able to carry this team all the way up to the playoffs. Right now, the Rangers first in the AL West, San Francisco third in the NL West. San Francisco heavy favorites here. 60.7% chance to win. Texas, a 39.3%. The Giants, 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 8.5. San Francisco, minus 135. The Rangers, plus 115. Right now, the Rangers are first in the AL West. You have to respect them here. They are more than capable of winning this game, winning the series. I did pick the Rangers to get the upset last night. They did indeed pull off the upset. You got to respect them, but you also have to respect what the Giants are doing. They can hit and they can pitch. Right now, the Rangers are averaging 3.2 runs a game, hitting .222, 27 home runs, 21 steals, giving up only 3.4 runs a game. Great pitching. And right now for San Francisco, 4.9 runs a game, hitting .231, 26 home runs, 18 steals, giving up 3.59 runs per game. Both teams, great pitching staffs. Right now for the Rangers, they have Jack Leiter pitching. He is coming back, 2-0 record, .9 ERA, 10 innings, 10 strikeouts. Only one walk given up, no home runs. And then you have Jordan Hicks going for San Francisco, 1-3 record, 6.59 ERA. He is better than that. Look for that ERA to slowly come down, 27.1 innings, 24 strikeouts. His big issue has been walks, putting guys on base, giving up hits. But give me the Giants to get back to winning, to pull off the win here, to cover the spread, and we're going to go with the over. And I love this next matchup at 4:10 p.m. The 12-14 Atlanta Braves. I said when they were 0-7, no one panic, no one throw them under the bus. They are going to completely get back to their winning ways. They were hitting awful. They're going to get on track. Some people pick them as an underdog to win the NL East, to win the World Series this season. This is a really good roster, a lot of talent. They were just playing awful baseball. They've completely turned things around since their 0-7 start. They are 12-7, only 2 games under 500, chipping their way back to 500, but they're going to be facing the 14-13 Arizona Diamondbacks. You have to respect the Diamondbacks' ability to score runs in bunches. This team much improved with their pitching, and they've continued to be able to hit. Right now, the Diamondbacks 51.4% chance to win. The Braves a 48.6%. Braves are the favorites here, 1.5 run favorites. The over-under is 8.5. Atlanta, minus 115. The Diamondbacks are minus 105. I sense some upset potential here. Right now, the Braves starting to hit, starting the pitch. They're averaging 3.8 runs a game, hitting .236, 32 home runs, 13 steals, 4.38 runs per game. The Diamondbacks, they never had issues on offense. It's usually been their pitching the last few years. They're averaging 5.5 runs a game, hitting .250. 34 home runs, 21 steals, giving up 4.31 runs per game. Much improved pitching over last season. The Diamondbacks have Brandon Pfaadt going right now, 4-1 record, 2.73 ERA, 29 innings, 23 strikeouts. And for the Braves, they have Schwallenbach going, 1-1 record, 2.56 ERA. Young pitcher, 31.2 innings, 27 strikeouts. Pitching in Atlanta is usually very difficult for the visiting team. Give me the Diamondbacks to pull off the upset here to stop the hot Braves. They win this one, going with the plus 1.5, going with the over this game. And at 4:10 p.m., the 11-16 Pittsburgh Pirates versus the 16-10 LA Dodgers. The Dodgers, the best overall roster in all of baseball, quite possibly ever assembled. But hey, they are mortal this season. They have shown themselves to be mortal. They have injuries concerns, bats that should be hot. They're not hot right now. You can beat the Dodgers. It is possible. Dodgers, though, still a great baseball team. 75.8% chance to win this one. Such a heavy favorite. Again, whenever a team is this favored, it scares the crap out of me. It's too one-sided. Pittsburgh, a 24.2% chance to win. Dodgers, 2.5 run favorites. The over here is 8.5. Dodgers, minus 310. Pirates, plus 250. Crazy Vegas odds here. Pittsburgh, they're averaging 3.6 runs a game, hitting .222, 18 home runs, 31 steals, very aggressive on the base pass. The Dodgers are averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting .231, 41 home runs, 11 steals, 2.97 ERA. They have Tyler Glass now going. When this guy's on, 3.71 ERA, 17 innings, 23 strikeouts. And for the Pirates, they have Bailey Faulkner going right now, 5.19 ERA, 26 innings, 20 strikeouts, 7 walks, 4 home runs given up. Give me the Dodgers to win this one, get things back on track here. They got to win this series. They win this one, they cover the spread, but I'm going to go with the under here. I could see like a 5-2 type game. And then also at 4:10 p.m., we have the 12-13 Miami Marlins coming off a loss here versus the 14-12 Seattle Mariners, playing really good baseball, starting to pitch well, starting to hit well, hitting slow to catch on when the season started. They've much improved here. And if you get Rodriguez going, he's that missing link there. Once that guy gets hot, he's going to be able to carry this team. Right now, Seattle, 63.4% chance to win this one. Miami, heavy underdogs here. 36.6% chance to win Seattle. 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 7.5. Seattle comes in, they're minus 160. The Marlins are plus 135. Seattle has the edge with their bullpen, but Miami plays a lot of really close loss games, usually 1 to 2 run losses. Right now, the Marlins are averaging 4.4 runs a game, hitting 260. They have no issues getting guys on base. 19 home runs, 22 steals, giving up 4.89 runs per game. Their biggest issue has been their pitching. They can get guys on base, they can score runs, but they give up more runs than they're scoring. Seattle right now, they're hot going both ways, 4.5 runs a game, hitting 228, 34 home runs, 33 steals. Very aggressive team, but that's the way you have to be to win. They're only giving up 3.96 runs per game. Looking at our pitching matchup, this is where things get kind of iffy here. Miami has a great starter going. They have Max Meyer going 2-2 record, 2.10 ERA, 30 innings, 41 strikeouts. This guy's pitching really good. And for Seattle, you have Logan Evans going. He hasn't pitched yet this season. How's his arm going to be? Is it going to be rusty? Is he going to be hot right now? We don't know yet. We have no tape on him so far this season. So that's the unknown factor here. I hate betting on unknown games whenever there's the gray here. You just have to trust Seattle to win. I hate doing that. Seattle has the better bullpen, but I'm just going to go out on a ledge again. A couple upsets tonight. I have the Marlins pulling off the upset here, going with the plus 1.5. I'm going to go with the over here. Like I said, I hate whenever you have the unknown guys that haven't pitched the whole season. How are they going to look that very first start? In our third to last game, pretty interesting game here at 4:10 p.m. The 12-14 Tampa Bay Rays coming off a win versus the 17-9 San Diego Padres, first place in the NL West. They're not getting as much respect as they deserve, just basically because they're not curb stomping people, blowing teams out. People are really starting to overlook the Padres, but you gotta give them some respect. Right now, the Padres, 51.8% chance to win this game. Tampa Bay, 48.2%. Practically a pick 'em here. Practically a 50-50. And it's the Rays who are the favorites here. They're fourth in the AL East. 1.5 run favorites. The order here is 7.5. The Rays are even. Padres are minus 120. Pretty interesting numbers. Right now, Tampa Bay, they're averaging 4.3 runs a game, hitting 256, 22 home runs, 28 steals, giving up 3.76 runs per game. San Diego, the number 2 overall team ERA, the number 2 bullpen ERA. They have a bullpen they can turn the game over to. They can trust them. They're averaging 4.1 runs a game, hitting 263, 24 home runs, 25 steals. Fernando Tatis is a one-man wrecking crew, hitting 340, 8 home runs, 17 RBIs, only giving up 2.92 runs per game. Like I just said, the number 2 overall ERA in baseball and the number 2 bullpen ERA. Whenever you have a pitcher that gives you 5 to 6 solid innings, it is beautiful having a bullpen that you know that you can give the ball to. They're going to close the game out. Looking at our pitching matchup, you have the consistent Zach Littell going so far throughout his season, his career, 4.1 ERA. Not the best this season, 0-5 record, 5.28 ERA, 29 innings, 21 strikeouts, giving up 8 home runs in 5 starts. That's not the best. And then you have Randy Vasquez going for San Diego, 1-2 record, 3.97 ERA, 22.2 innings, only 9 strikeouts. That is awful strikeout numbers, but you can balance that with he hasn't given up a home run the whole season. Give me San Diego to close out this series with the win, going with the plus 1.5. Put some respect on their name, going with the over. And then we're going to have our Game 2 doubleheader with the Blue Jays versus the Yankees here. This game is going to be at 5:05 p.m. on the MLB Network. I hate doubleheaders because whatever usually happened Game 1, it's going to be the complete opposite Game 2. If you score 15 runs Game 1, you're probably going to score 1 run Game 2. It's just the way it works with doubleheaders. Right now, the Blue Jays 13-13, third in the AL East versus the 15-11 New York Yankees, sitting at first in the AL East. Right now, the Yankees 60.4% chance to win. Toronto 39.6%. As of right now, we don't have any spreads. We don't have a money line. We don't have any numbers on this game. Completely going into this game blind. I don't know what Vegas is doing, but we're lacking here. So who's going to be winning this game? Let's just get down to it. Toronto, we already went over all of the stats for both teams with the Game 1 doubleheader portion. Let's look at the pitching matchup as we have it right now. Chris Bassett, this guy's been consistent throughout his entire career. 3.6 ERA, 2-1 record so far this season, 1.88 ERA. But you know the Yankees can score. You know they have a lot of power. One of the top 3 scoring teams, top 3 in home runs as well. He has a 1.88 ERA, 28.2 innings. He's pitched in New York before. He's pitched on the big stage with the Mets, 34 home runs, 0 home runs given up. And then you have Clark Schmidt going for the Yankees, 7.45 ERA, 9.2 innings, 9 strikeouts. The Yankees are probably going to be the favorites this game. The Yankees can win this game. Schmidt, not the most consistent pitcher. Give me the Blue Jays. Give me Bassett to pull off the win here. We don't have a spread, but we'll go with the Blue Jays winning this one. And our final game is really setting up to be a fun game. If you have time to watch this game, definitely watch it on ESPN at 7 p.m. The 14-13 Philadelphia Phillies, second in the NL East, versus the 17-11 Chicago Cubs, first in the NL Central. NL versus NL. Cubs are a really deadly team pitching, but it's what they do on offense. The number 1 offense in baseball right now. Right now, the Cubs 65.3% chance to win this one. Phillies a 34.7%. Phillies, though. Some people pick the Phillies to not just play in, but potentially win the World Series this season. When you look at this batting order, one of the highest potential batting orders in all of baseball, one of the best pitching staffs in all of baseball. Batting order is not playing the best right now. Pitching staff is not pitching the best right now, but the promise is all there. Once this team gets hot down the stretch, they're going to be deadly to have to play. Right now, the Phillies 1.5 run favorites. Over here, 7.5. The Phillies are minus 115. But you have to respect Chicago and their offense. They're minus 105. Right now, the Phillies are averaging 4.4 runs a game, hitting 251, 21 home runs, 26 steals. Once you get Harper going, this team's going to be deadly. They are giving up 4.32 runs per game. Chicago averaging 6.3 runs per game, 265 average. Crazy average. 38 home runs, 40 steals. This might be the best offense in baseball. They're giving up 4.17 runs per game. Kyle Tucker, 7 home runs, 300 average, 25 RBIs. He's basically carrying this team. This team is deadly. They can beat with pitching, speed, power, average, multiple ways they can beat you. But when you look at this pitching matchup, that's where it's at. You have Jameson Taillon right now going for the Cubs, 4.73 ERA. He's had high highs throughout his career. He's had low lows, 26.2 innings, 24 strikeouts. But it's Aaron Nola. Awful start to the season, worst of his career, 0-5 record, 6.43 ERA. But what's his career? He's 31 years old. 3.7 ERA throughout his career, 28 home runs, 31 strikeouts right now. He's not pitching the best, but you know what he is. He's a Cy Young capable pitcher. He struck out 200 guys 7 times throughout his career. One of the best pitchers in baseball when he's on. He's going to turn it on some point. Bad month. It's not going to carry throughout the season. Give me the Phillies to win this game, cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. Guys, that's our predictions and best bets for all of our Sunday, April 27th games. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. By all means, drop a comment below. I will respond and join our members group in the pinned comment below.